The night was drenched in luxury. The ballroom of the Ruiz estate sparkled with chandeliers and whispered gossip. Isabella Ruiz, the 24-year-old heiress to the Ruiz fortune, was radiant in her silver gown, her laughter echoing above the string quartet. Cameras flashed as the media captured the moment. She was the face of beauty, wealth, and mystery. But as the night drew on, one thing became clear. Isabella was nowhere to be found. At first, her absence was dismissed as a private moment. Then an hour passed. Then two. Her phone went unanswered. By dawn, panic had replaced champagne smiles. Detective Marcos Velasquez arrived at the Ruiz mansion with a heavy frown. The press was already there, feeding off the scandal. The heiress, missing without a trace. Inside Isabella's room, everything seemed untouched. Her phone was on the bed, her jewelry still on the dresser. But the balcony door was open, and below it, a single high heel in the wet grass. Whoever took her, Marcus muttered, knew exactly what they were doing. 3 days later, a USB drive arrived at the Ruiz estate. On it, a grainy video. Isabella blindfolded, whispering, "Please, just do what they say." A distorted voice followed. $5 million, no police. You have 48 hours. Her father, Eduardo Ruiz, a powerful businessman with enemies on every side, broke down for the first time. The detectives, meanwhile, suspected this was not about money. It was personal. Digging deeper, Marcos discovered something strange. Isabella had been transferring small amounts of money to an unknown account for months. When traced, the account led to a small art gallery in Barcelona. Inside that gallery, photos of Isabella appeared under a fake name, Clara Moreno. She had been planning to leave her father's empire behind, to live freely as an artist. But someone found out. Eduardo's personal driver, Rafael, had disappeared the same night Isabella went missing. He was more than just an employee. He had been Isabella's secret confidant, her friend, her lover. When they found him hiding in a rented apartment, he looked terrified. "I didn't take her," he cried. "I tried to save her. She wanted to run away, but they caught us before we could leave." "Who's they?" Marcos demanded. Rafael hesitated. "Your boss's business partner, Arturo Vargas." The police raided Vargas's warehouse at dawn. Inside were stolen cars, counterfeit passports, and hidden behind the steel doors, a soundproof room, empty, but a faint trace of perfume lingered. A CCTV recording from a nearby gas station finally cracked the case open. A black SUV driving toward the border. In the passenger seat, Isabella, alive. And beside her, shockingly, was not Vargas. It was Eduardo Ruiz himself. The revelation stunned everyone. Detective Marcos confronted Eduardo in his villa. "Where is she?" Eduardo's hands trembled as he poured a drink. "You don't understand," he said softly. "She was about to expose me. The art gallery wasn't hers. It was a front for laundering my money." He stared out the window. "I didn't mean for it to go this far. She wasn't supposed to disappear, but she wouldn't stop." Following Eduardo's private jet logs, the police found a remote villa in Morocco. Inside, Isabella, weak but alive. When she saw Marcos, tears streamed down her face. "He's my father," she whispered, "and he chose his secrets over me." Eduardo was arrested upon landing back in Spain. His empire collapsed overnight. The world mourned the heiress who had been both a victim and a witness to her own family's darkness. Months later, Isabella stood before cameras once more. This time not as an heiress, but as a survivor. "I lost everything," she said, "but I found my freedom." Behind her, the painting she had finished in captivity, titled Unbound Wings, sold for millions, all donated to victims of kidnapping and abuse. And Detective Marcos, watching from the back of the crowd, smiled faintly. The case was closed, but the scars remained. Like and subscribe for more gripping true crime stories that uncover the hidden side of wealth, power, and secrets.